So guys, how are you doing? Leon, I want to give you a story of these cars. These cars are Suzuki Alto, as you can see. I'm not hiding the number plate. It's a 650cc, and I want to tell you the story of these cars. I know so many people are going out to buy Suzuki Altos. A lot of guys are going out there to buy the cheapest cars in the market. But this car, I bought it 3 years ago, and it has given me good service. But I want to show you something that is here in the boot. And can they see this one? So what is this, guys? This is the gearbox of this car. I just replaced it. It gave me headache like nobody's business. For the last 3 weeks, this car has not been going to work. I took it to a mech. It started like a small problem. It ended up requiring a replacement of the gearbox. And this is the story that I have learned for the last 3 weeks when this car has been in the garage. When you go for these small cars, there are two things that you need to understand. That these cars are not made for heavyweight. They are actually made for 2 people behind, 1 person on the co-driver seat and another person as the driver. When you put 6 Walaros here, when they get into this car, you should know that you are overworking the gearbox. Actually, when I went to a mech, he told me that I needed to replace that gearbox without any attempt to repair. And then I asked from, the second-hand suppliers of gearboxes. They told me a gearbox would cost me around 40,000. And I thought that 40,000 was a lot of money. I hesitated. We started the repairs. We needed to change the pressure valve. We needed to change the pressure pump. We needed to change the sump. So many things. Everything I was buying for not less than 5,000. Every time I go out there to buy 5,000, I spent like 25,000 trying to repair. And then at the end of it, it didn't work. I went back to the initial equation. I went to industrial area. I bought a gearbox at around 40k. And remember, I had already spent over 25k trying to repair that gearbox. So the message that guy told me is that these small cars, including the Nissan March, the Nissan whatever, the Nissan Note, they have the same issues. Their gearbox is called CVT. It is so complicated, that gearbox, that when it fails, don't make any efforts to repair it, because even mechanics will not understand. That gearbox, for you to repair, you need high, how can I say, you need high-end electrical equipment to assess where the fault lies. You need to assess that gearbox before you mount it. The moment you mount and then it fails, then it is double work and you will be charged for labor 2, 3, 4 times. So my lesson for everyone who is going for these small cars: be ready. When it fails, go for replacement. When that engine chemcars, go for replacement. Don't try to do what? To do the repairs, because it will cost you more and actually the efficiency will even be less. Now let us go on whether this car is still worth it compared to the rest. In my view, it is still worth it, because once you do the gearbox replacement, that gearbox is now good. It has returned this car to almost a new car. So I'm sure it will give me another 1 or 2 years of service instead of selling it. Because if you are to go out there and sell it, it was to give you maybe 250k, okay, if you are to sell it as is. But if you repair it with a gearbox worth 40,000, then you can sell this car as good as new. Actually, this one, the offer that I can give to the market right now is nothing less than 500,000. So if you fall into issues, don't be in a hurry to sell your car. Actually, I tell people, what I have learned through the 3 weeks I have, camping in that garage, is that you don't need to sell it immediately. Do the repairs, spend your 100k there, and then give it a fresh breath and send it to the work again. So with this one, you will not see me advertising it for sales, at least for now, because the gearbox is perfect. It is still under the warranty period. If it fails within a month, I take it back to the supplier and I get a new one. So the lesson of the day is, these cars highly electrical CVT transmission, don't try repairs. Okay, replace.